Hello everybody and welcome to episode 12 of Stoneblock. We did a last night stream. That is a little bit weird to say, but we did a stream last night. That's what I actually wanted to say. And we made this little bunny room. It has Nightmare's bunny. He was a little bit hurt, so I made some potions and I healed him up a little bit, but it's a creepy little something university cosmic-y type room of things. It's weird and interesting. Nightmare is a weird dude, but it is what it is. So I have a few things that I want to talk about here. Let me just toss this in the system. We are still wanting to make the Ender Spectre coil. We can try and do that today or maybe on today's stream. We can also add to grow the cloches faster. Let me just grab a bit of grass. Oh, this is AE auto search keep grass. Grass? Where are you? Vivid grass. What's what I wanted? Nope. There. Okay. So we can add bone meal to the cloches. What we could do is just export bones out of the system into an ender chest and then have either a sag mill or an autocrafter. We possibly can have a sag mill over here and then extract the bones into the sag mill and distribute it into the cloches with the same item conduits. We could just add another ender chest, let's say on this end over here, and then it just extracts the bone meal, so we get a growth modifier of 1.25. Or we could also do fluxed stuff, or the flux phyto grow. If we look at phyto, we have this. We can do the phyto grow. It works in the cloches, the rich phyto grow, and the flux phyto grow. The fluxed one is 8,000 RF per each rich phyto grow, so I don't think we have the power set up to do this at any point right now. Plus we would need rit slag, which requires ores, or us doing, I think, either clocks or compasses, I think, over things. Yeah, there you go. Clocks to get 20% of rit slag, so we don't have the means to do that right now, but that is the thing that we can do at some point. Somebody suggested to do some like lava over here in the walls. We could possibly add, and also, before I forget, let's take these, at least the ones that are in the floor. And I have, I think I have a painting machine down there. Let's grab glowstone. Let's just grab half a stack and do 16. That will be enough, probably. Way too many as well. Painting machine, is it down here still somewhere? Possibly on this side. Yep, there it is. So let's take the glowstone and paint it like magma blocks, and that way we get the same effect, but we don't get the little tinginess on our feet. So also adding some netherwort and possibly some other plants to the other portals. So we could add possibly chorus fruit over by the end portal, and somebody suggested using compressed cobblestone here as well. We currently don't have that much super duper compressed cobblestone, but than that, we now have magma blocks in the floor and they don't give us tingly noises, and we can also replace that one. And now I don't actually, I put torches underneath some of these. Oh, that's a magma block. Painted glowstone. I put, oh, it wasn't these. I put torches at least behind some stuff. I might have moved the magma blocks around and there's torches like underneath. Yeah, there's a torch. There you go. Possibly over here somewhere. Yeah, doesn't matter. So more lava-ish things we can actually add. Just let's go grab a lava bucket and let's do this. I keep going back to the system. I have to get used to this. We made this in the stream. It's an a wireless crafting terminal that works everywhere. So what if we do that? Will that look cool? A little bit of lava thingy. Possibly add one in here as well. And grab another lava bucket. Toss the magma blocks in there. Yeah, that looks cool. And we can also change this magma block to be that one. And that magma block to be this. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Maybe we shouldn't add it like... we can do it a bit taller, just so it's not on the same level as that one. That looks fine, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this wireless crafting terminal, how it works is it when I'm far enough away that I don't reach. Is it using units now? No, it's not. But when it's far enough away from this guy, this wireless access point, which has a range of 80 meters right now, so it uses 80 RF a tick, and I can add a total of up to a stack of these, and then it has a range of like 800 meters. So when I go into another dimension, this will still work. It will just use infinity energy, which is provided by these infinity boosters. And if I just put them in my inventory and select this, it's going to auto-consume them. And you can see we have 900 units now. Each one gives you, I think, 100 units. Yeah, because it was 600 before. And when you use it, it goes down by 5 like every tick or so. So yeah, I have to now remember that I don't have to run over to my crafting terminal to craft stuff. What else did we do in the stream? We made fluxed electrum seeds over here. We did that. We can also do a thingy like this, /set world. Actually, first of all, I need to open to LAN, allow cheats, start LAN, /set world spawn. We can set it over here, and then we should be fine by using the dark portal, and it should put us in the world spawn over there. So that should be fine. I'm not going to go test it right now because I don't want to get stuck in lava if that happens, but that's okay. And over here, we can add some possibly like glow shrooms. Possibly these, if I can get them in any way. Doesn't look like I can get them in any way. Possibly in the mining dimension or something, but we could find some other plants to use there. But I'm going to do that in between cuts here to look at things. But for today, I forget things. All right, here we are. I set up also this. It's using just stone brick right now. We could change it to stone and do the cobbly bits. The same thing, we need to do cobbly bits around everywhere here. But we're making automatic stone, automatic flint, automatic glass, dust, sand, and gravel. So we can use the dust, for example, to make clay, or we can export it to sifters, or we can just set up another material stonework factory by sifting and do that. So that is neat. And the smeltery I had set up before, and pretty much we cleaned up the machines. I think I did that before the stream, or maybe on the stream. I'm not sure. But we have a sag mill here, an alloy smelter, the slice and splice, the fluid transposer, and the magma crucible, and an induction smelter, just so we can smelt things into alloys if we need to, like fused quartz and stuff. And over by the mob farm, we didn't really change much. It's running currently, and we're making loot bags. They're going into the bag openers, as you can see. They're working, and it's just slightly slower for some reason. I don't know why. I would need to turn off the mob fans, and also it's just me, or is every? Oh, do I have a sound muffler? I think, yeah, sound muffler. That's what's making it quiet. But it's a bit slower than it was before, at least. It spawns only like one witch when it was before spawning like 4 or 5 witches, but not really necessary that we need too many super duper mob drops, so we're good on that, basically. So for today's episode, we can do some power. We have also fluid cows. What are you? IC2 hot coolant and oil, and an energetic sheep. So these guys are what make you what you have to kill with potions, and then you get ectoplasm. And I think I can use my sword in my offhand and use a potion on these, and I will get a lot of ectoplasm, hopefully. So we can try that. Yeah, since I've been putting that off for so many episodes, I'm gonna make some potions. I have a brewing stand over here, so we're gonna grab some glass bottles and brew some splash potions of harming. And I can then go to the nether and kill the pigmen until I get the little slimy thing to spawn, and then we kill them with the potion and see how many ectoplasms we get, so we can make the ender spectre coil. Okay, so I killed the pigman and it dropped a thingy. Can I hit you with a potion? Got it. 1 ectoplasm. Really? Okay, fine. I need to kill some more and get some more things, but basically I'm gonna do that. So, and we get 1 ectoplasm, and I think you need 7 to make 9 ingots, and then each ingot can be turned into 1 spectre coil. Instead of using the nether, I decided to rather use the end island because it has endermen for days. So we just killed those and we have 21 ectoplasm now. I made some dev nulls for a lot of the things. This is actually the other enderman head from Enderman Evolution. And this is the Ender.io enderman head. And then for ender pearls, solidified XP, ender pearls, and ender tears. And we got 2 enderman souls. So you see how many endermen we killed. I think it was like, I don't know, 500 or so. Okay, we're at our bed and to get out. So trophies we have in the system. These we have, that we do. We can have all of these. If we need to go kill some other time, we can just make some more dev nulls. But now with the ectoplasm, we can now turn this into, so the spectre string is required to make the spectre energy injector. And we also need the spectre string to make the spectre coils. And the redstone one turns into the enderman one. Okay, so let's make 1 set of the ingots for now. And then we need 1 set of the string at least. And then the uses for these is to make a spectre coil. Haha, we did it. And then the use for a spectre coil, if I click out of this spectre coil, we need 4 strings, so we need another set of string, and we can turn that into the redstone spectre coil, and then the redstone spectre coil can be turned into this guy when we get some more string. So a little bit more string, and then the redstone into the ender as soon as we get the stable ender pearls. Nope, wrong crafting recipe. That ender spectre coil transfers 20,480 RF a tick. Okay, and I don't think this requires 3 strings, so we have 2. So we can't make the last thing. We would need also a beacon and the spectre lens, which is more ingots, which we can do. But the thing requires a beacon. We can do that, and then we need another string. So we need another ectoplasm. So I need to brew a little bit more potions and go kill another one. I brewed 3 more potions and we got another 7 ectoplasms. So we can now turn make it a spectre thingy-bob with this energy injector. And this turns energy put into this block goes into the spectre energy buffer of whoever placed it. The buffer can hold up to, that is 1 million RF a tick, or RF. The energy inside it can be transferred elsewhere using spectre coils. So it's kind of like flux points, but a little bit more difficult because this puts the lava power in. So what we can do is say on this top, let's do an output. And if we put it in here, it should charge up. There, it has no GUI or anything. And then ender spectre coils can be put on other machines and give it power. So consider your challenge completed. Accepted and completed. Chris, I know who you are. There we go. We did that. So that was fun. Wonderful. So I wanted to enchant my sieves, and I took down all of my enchanting stuff. If you remember, I had it there before we did the whole loot back sorter. And we need an enchanting room. And I want to set that up before we do anything with the sieves, because we need to enchant them up to get all of the sieve fortunes, luck of the seas, efficiencies, and all that. So let me find a spot where we can do the enchanting room. We could do it off of the side here, possibly. We could go here and add like a little, make this path a bit different and add like a room here, possibly. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so let me dig it out and get it ready to be built. I have a little bit of a setup here. I extended the grass over and I dug a little bit of a hole, and we have these mana pylons which give enchant power of 8. So 2 of those suffice for a level 30 enchantment. And now I can grab, let's say 30 levels. I have some lapis. We can just enchant this sieve and we get soulbound and sieve efficiency 3. This one needs another 3 levels. And we get I believe it was Sieve Fortune 3 and Sieve Efficiency 4. And I have another sieve here. We need another 3 levels. And we get Sieve Efficiency 4 and Soulbound 3. So what I want to get is I have a sieve here with pretty much everything to the max except Sieve Efficiency 4. We need Sieve Efficiency 4 to be Sieve Efficiency 5, and then we have everything maxed. So let me get 4 of these all to the max, or I think I need just 3 because we have gravel, sand, and dust to sift, and nothing else that we really need to sieve. So let me get all of the chants on, and we're gonna try and set up the sieves next. So I've been playing around with these immersive engineering conveyor belts because I think they look really cool and I don't use them enough. I always just default to item conduits, and even though I use item conduits here because these machines don't automatically output, we can use conduits to extract into the conveyor belts, and it kind of looks like they automatically output. But this guy is going to make us gravel, then the gravel is going to get sifted here in the sieve, and everything is going to get compacted into here besides grains of infinity, which we can extract with a conduit, I believe, off of the conveyor belt. I'm not sure though. So we can test that in a second. Let's just grab a filter and set the basic item filter for grains of infinity. Then we need to go down here and say extract grains of infinity, always active. And if we grab just a crate over there and put it down here and say insert, and possibly we turn off that and that just so we don't insert anything else. And we're going to see if the grains of infinity are going to go into the system once a few of them get made in the sieve. And what I did here is I have a comparator detecting this auto sieve, and it outputs a signal of 2 when it has, I don't know how much gravel. I think it's, yeah, it's like 63 gravel. Or 36 gravel. So when it outputs a signal, this guy turns off, so we don't overproduce the gravel. So it's just gonna run, and then it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna make a bit more gravel, and then it's gonna stop, and so forth. So we can have that just on a conduit possibly, or possibly we need the redstone dust. We'll see how we want to sort it out, but just a simple conduit will solve that. And did the grains of infinity go in there yet? No. And then the next thing, I want to put these into an induction smelter. Well, extract the blocks of coal, lapis, block of diamond, or block of emerald. Or we could just extract those over here with the grains of infinity. Extract the coal, lapis into diamond, and only compress the chunks. And then I want to turn the chunks with an induction smelter into the ore, because we need iron ore specifically to make Stygian iron ore, which is then smelted into Stygian iron ingots, which is used to make wood stuff. Basically, we need the factory bases and all that. We're going to need it for auto crafting anyway. So we can just make all of the ore chunks into corresponding ores with having another material stoner factory make us stone, feed it into these induction smelters, and we can just smelt everything up into ores. And what I want to see is if one induction smelter that we don't have fully upgraded is going to keep up with the amount of things that we get here, or if we need one for each of the things. So I've started digging around here. We can possibly set it up in this wall and then do another pathway down here to another set of machines of some kind and just expand the man cave a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit more digging, see how much space I need for this entire setup, because it's pretty long. So I'm going to try that, and we're going to see how it looks. So I set up these extraction conveyor belt or extracting conveyor belts because they automatically extract out of the machines, and it's going to look nicer than just having regular conveyor belts, and then we don't need the conduits underneath, and it has a little bit of a nice effect with those little like blinds or whatever they go down. So for that I needed industrial hemp, and that is ghost blocks. Okay. For the industrial hemp, I just set up this. I planted a seed and then I bone mealed it, and this guy can right click it so it harvests it, so I could make the conveyor, this guy, the strip curtain. We needed tough fabric, which is industrial hemp. And I think I tossed one as well in the cloches. So that's going to get us hemp automatically. It's just going to fill up the 4 slots in the cloche anyway. But I tested it out with a stack of gravel and put it in the compactor, and one induction smelter is definitely not going to cut it, especially because each one of these bits requires 2 of the chunks to make 1 ore. So we need one specific induction smelter for each of the ores. So I'm going to extract out with some not immersive engineering, but the thermal expansion conduits, the ducts, that's the word. I couldn't find it. And that way we still have a visual representation of things being extracted, and we can just filter it on the servos or on the, there's filters, so you can filter it on the input basically. And we're gonna put these things into a crate, an immersive engineering crate, and then extract out of the crate into the induction smelters. I haven't really decided how I want to set them up, but we need 9 total, and the rest of the things can be just extracted out of this crate and put into our system. So for turning these guys off, we would need comparators here, and we can't really do that because of the layout. So the solution is either a red stringed comparator, which requires Botania progress, which I don't want to do right now, or it can possibly work if we get some empowerers going, or just one empowerer going. Like that, and like that. I don't know if it uses more than... let's actually... Can we do just ultimate spectre coilage? Okay, that's gonna be the coolest looking empowerer ever. Okay. So we need phantom faces, or in specifically... redstone phantom faces. And if I read this correctly, it says that it only works in one direction. What that means is that the connected block has to provide redstone power for redstone next to the redstone face to become powered. So you can't give the redstone face power for it to transfer power to another spot, but if we connect it to the to these guys and see if they emit redstone signal directly to the redstone face. If that's not the case, then we need to do a comparator here and then just have 3 comparators, which is going to look ugly, but we're going to test it out and see. So I need the empowered Restonia, which I have a lot of it. So let's get like 3 blocks of it. And the uses for these is to make redstone, bricks, red dye, and nether brick. So I need nether brick. That is not nether brick. Nether brick. 3 of those. I need redstone. Again, the friggin' recipe button. And brick. Yeah, I need... This needs to go. R. Key. Show recipe. I know I use it, but when I'm searching in this, it's annoying because I can't really type. Okay, so redstone. Nether brick, we need red dye, so we need rose red, and I believe this is craftable with dyes like that. And I just need 3 of these. And what else was it? Bricks. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. So the way this works, you put the redstone crystal in the middle, and then one of each of the items in the crafting recipe onto the empower display stands, and we're gonna see if the spectre coils have enough power. They definitely do. Okay, nice. So let me empower these and then craft the phantom faces, and we can test them out. So I managed to sort the problem by using dropping conveyor belts and then going above the machine. So anything that can go into the sieve will go into the sieve, and the rest that can't go is going to drop over and go into the compactor. And if it can't go into the compactor, it's going to drop over and go into the crate. So I'm going to clean up this crate and just toss the things that I can into my storage system, and the things that we can't, or the things that we don't want to store in the storage system, like yellorium dust and stuff like that, we're gonna clean it up and just destroy it, because we're gonna make infinite resources anyway. So I just want to have a clean chest when I turn this on, because there was an entire mess because the machines were running and everything. So I think we have the skystone dust in the drawer, but the yellorium dust, for example, we don't have, and the crushed quartz we don't have in a drawer, so we don't want to fill up our storage system with that. That's fine. And yeah, I think that should be fine. So we can just turn this on. Active always, always active, and always active. And each one of them is making its corresponding thing. And as you can see, like, it made yellorium, and the yellorium is just going to go over. So what we're going to see is all of the things that can be processed are going to go through the machines, and the things that can't be processed are going to go through here. So I could have I could have an elaborate. You know what? That could actually look pretty cool. What if we take these 3 conveyor belts, combine them into one, and then bring them all over the induction smelters. So let's grab some stone just so I can fill up these gaps here. So if we have the 9 induction smelters in kind of like a 3x3, I think I have them over here. Hold on, let me go grab them. Okay, I've come up with something that I think is gonna look cool, and I like it better than having the induction smelters on the floor because you can actually see them working and you can see the items traveling, which is also great. And I also raised up the floor here to this height so you can actually see things when they're being processed, and it looks much better. So we need a cobblestone, or we need a generator, this guy, Material Stone Factory, to make a stone, and we need to extract the stone into these guys. So the center would be there. So do we want to just put it here in the back and maybe flip it the other way? So if we do that and that, will that look okay if we just have it back there? That looks weird. I mean, we could have the stone come from the top and the bottom, but we don't see the top and the bottom of these. And even if we raise the room, it's not gonna work because the room is 4 tall. We would need to take the floor out or raise the ceiling and raise that. No, we're just, actually, this is probably gonna be up here, to be honest. Like that. Hello, Mr. Ghostblock. So then it's 4 tall. Yeah, that's gonna look better when it's that way, because we have the floor and the ceiling in the same spot then. We could tear out the floor here to the induction smelters. And then we put these guys down here. And we can just put stone on these. And we can have 2 material stonework factories, one there and one here, possibly, making a stone. And I don't know if these ducts do overflow protection, if that makes sense. Like if the material stonework factory, I mean, we can test. I'm just gonna grab a servo, just the lower kind, because we don't need anything too much bigger than that. And if I do extract ignored and we give you a spectre coil and firstly set this up to furnace mode and this guy to just not output anything, we give you some power, you should be making stone. And this should extract 8 once 8 are made. And we can even blacklist, whitelist, stone. Maybe if we do inputs on the bottom of these, yeah, then it goes inside. Let's put this one back. So that's working. Let's give you the upgrades. Okay, so you're gonna fill up with stone first, and can we do on this servo? We can't. We can take this resonant servo though. And can I take with the yellow wrench? I have a crescent hammer somewhere. In here. Nope, crescent hammer. Can you give me that? Yeah, thank you. And item duct, resonant servo, and just lower the stack size down a bunch to just 1. And can we do round robin on this? Nearest first, furthest first, random, round robin. There we go. Now you can see the stone going. Nice. It's doing one at a time, so they're slowly gonna fill up. And it looks really cool, I think, that way. Yeah, that's neat. I like that. And we can just have the floor up to here, and over here we can do something interesting, possibly. I moved some things around. These got moved like twice over by 2 blocks, and I have a little bit of wood here in the middle, so it splits off this section from this section, and we can extract everything out of this with just a resonant servo, and we can turn this guy down onto just 1, just so it's nice and smooth and fast. And I decided against going for the Material Stonework Factory down the bottom because of the way we have this room set up. And possibly I want to lower the... Don't know if I want to lower the ceiling above down by 1 and make it 3 tall. We'll see that. We'll see about that in the future, because I can just put the wood here, and then it's slightly lower. No, we'll see about that. That's an easy fix. I just need 1 wand click and everything is down by 1. So the stone, I still don't know where I want to extract out of. Probably just put the Stonefork Factory there, just so it's kind of in the middle-ish. And we can extract with another servo. We can extract the stone. And I'm pretty sure I have everything set up for this. So let's decrease the stack size to 1 again. Do round robin and break this. Get underneath here. Also set this guy up to not do anything, and then set this to furnace mode and give you a spectre coil. Like, these spectre coils are really cool. They're kind of like using the wireless RF transmitters, but better, because they do 128 RF a tick. So this is set to round robin enabled. There we go. And you can have the energy and the speed upgrade. Nice. So the stone is going to get distributed everywhere. Why is it going in here? I don't have you on a filter. Blacklist stone for now. Okay, so if it wants to go in there, it doesn't go in there. So they do not have like overflow protection. They do not detect when things are full. We'll see what happens when everything fills up and what it does. But I am running out of time today, so this is going to be it for today's episode. And we're going to continue on this project in today's stream, which is going to be at 6 o'clock, which is from probably when you see this video is going to go out late today because I won't be able to get it exported. But today at 6, my time. It's currently 1:15 right now when I'm recording this. And if the video goes out at 3 my time, it would be 6 when the stream is. You know when it is. You know what it is. I'll put a stream thingy on my YouTube channel anyway, a stream schedule. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching this episode. I am hoping you're enjoying these projects that we're doing, this super special conveyor belt contraption of doom, if I'm Mescal, but I'm not. And again, thank you again for all of the support, for all of the lovely comments. We've reached 2,500 subscribers. The special video for 2,000 subscribers still. And the special Q&A, I'm going to record it today, probably, and then upload it tomorrow. So you get a special Saturday video that I haven't done, and it's going to be a special 2K Q&A. So if you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments, or leave them on my Discord. I have a special text channel for questions for Q&A, and leave them there. And with that, I want to finish off this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great one. Bye-bye.